Good morning, teacher. My name is Francisco, and I'm going to talk about English has been described as a world language. Many people all over the world speak English at the school, in business, in politics, in other situations. What are the advantages of having a world language? Okay, having a world language, it has many advantages because people when travel abroad, they can ask for address, or maybe if they get lost, they can ask for the police to help them, so it's going to be much easier. Another advantages is for example, scientific researchers. Most of the researchers are in English, and also we have to wait for years or months in order to people translate the articles or translate the books. So it's going to be much faster to get the information about it. But it has also many disadvantages. One disadvantage is because the language is part of our roots, it's part of our traditions, and sometimes we develop some dialects, slangs that belongs to us. That's, for example, here in Ecuador we have those quiteñismos, for example, la guagua, el guagua. So we have some slangs they are part from us. So I guess it's much better to keep them instead of get rid of them. Another thing I guess is because to standardize the language, it depends on the parts where you live. All the people develop dialects or different parts of the language, pronunciations and things like that. And the language I think is going to be the world language in the future. I guess it's Spanish, because I guess there are a lot of people from Latin America around the world, and I guess the Spanish is going to be a very important language in the future. Some people say it's going to be Mandarin, but I guess Mandarin no, because it's really hard to understand, it's really hard to write it down and also to speak and pronounce. So I guess it's going to be much easier to learn Spanish or English instead of Mandarin. That's why I think Mandarin is not going to be a world language, because in China they try to standardize all the language, but they could do it, but there are different regions and they have their own dialects and pronunciation is different, and sometimes when they mean something it's quite different. So teacher, that's my speech. Thank you very much.